See, I was the first person on YouTube that came out and I said Batman Arkham Knight is a masterpiece. I was the first person to say it. If someone else made a video about it and say Batman Arkham Knight is a masterpiece, they got it from me. I was the first person that said it. People keep, because when people was reviewing Batman Arkham Knight on PC, they try to tear it down, and I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? And I'm still looking for what they were talking about. I still don't see it. Batman Arkham Knight is a masterpiece. This dude right here, yeah, it's a masterpiece of a game, man. Sorry, Nintendo Switch, you couldn't run the game. You disappoint us. Anyway, you should have stayed with the Wii U. But anyway, we are like, okay, what am I getting at? Listen to this. They said The Witcher 3 initially aimed for 6 million copies. CD Projekt feared competition from Batman Arkham Knight. Yeah, Mr. Wayne. The Witcher 3 feared Bruce Wayne, man. Protocol 10. Anyway, look, it says thought Batman would overshadow The Witcher 3, but sold 50 million lifetime units. 50 million. It says here, The Witcher 3 raised the standards for RPG worldwide. No, it didn't. Liars. Tech for Gamers, you're lying on this one. It says here, introducing the genre to an all-new audience. This iconic CD Projekt Red release recently turned 10 and has sold more than 50 million alone. However, CD Projekt Red did not initially see the success coming. In fact, the studio initially set a very modest sales target and feared that The Witcher 3 would be overshadowed by another AAA hit from the same year. Why it matters, The Witcher 3 completely changed CD Projekt Red's stature in the industry, cementing its legacy as one of the industry biggest studios. As per joint the CD Projekt Red CEO Michael Nowakowski, the studio initial sales target for The Witcher 3 was set at 6 million units. This target was considered super ambitious at the time, but the team ended up smashing up through the figures in about a quarter. It says Michael Nowakowski told PC Gamers that CD Projekt fearful of Rocksteady's Batman Arkham Knight, another fan favorite title from the same year. The developers thought Batman Arkham Knight would roll over The Witcher 3. However, a shoddy PC port and a potential Batman franchise fatigue at the same time meant The Witcher 3 comfortably pulled ahead. Both studios have found themselves in very different positions today. While CD Projekt Red next title, The Witcher 4, is all but set up for success following Cyberpunk 2077 comeback, Rocksteady's fate hangs in the balance after an abysmal attempt at breaking into the live service genre. It says both teams are moving full steam ahead, and with Batman rumored to be Rocksteady's next title, perhaps the stars will align yet again, pitting Batman and The Witcher 3 against each other again in the same year. And it says, what are your thoughts on the studio's initial sales target? Well, that was a pretty good sales target. 6 million. That was pretty good. You know, selling 1 million copies is one thing. Selling 2 million is another. Selling 3 million copies is another. Selling 4 million. But you know, 6 million, that's a good target, man. The thing, Batman, Arkham Knight, you know, a lot of people's there on YouTube. You have to understand that there's a lot of people on there that are really negative, you know, and they'll try to tear a game down to a point to where they say the game can't be fixed or the game can't be repaired. You know, they dwell in that world of negativity. You know, they think the gaming industry evolves around them. But what Cyberpunk and Batman Arkham Knight has proved is that games can be fixed. You know, depends on how committed you are to the project. Batman Arkham Knight right now is a masterpiece. Still is. Just saying. Batman Arkham Knight. Better than Arkham City. Better than Arkham Well, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Asylum is still up there. You know, better than Arkham City, and I mean, Origins is better than Arkham City, I think, in my opinion. But Batman Arkham Knight is a masterpiece, man. And you know, I said it from the heart. You know, I didn't need to make a video about it. I said it. I was the first one that said it. That Batman Arkham Knight is a masterpiece. And since I said it, a whole bunch of people start coming out now. Oh, Batman Arkham Knight is a masterpiece. No, I said it, and I meant it. But anyway, look, but I mean, good for CD Projekt Red. They sold 6 million copies, 50 million copies. Good for them. Now they can work on their next game, which is The Witcher 4, and now they can work on you know, whatever, another site. They got another Cyberpunk that's coming. So yeah, they got a nice little schedule to work on. Rocksteady, all what they can do is keep updating Suicide Squad. You know, they can add some more mechanics to it, more movements. You know, probably take the Joker from the Arkham series and then replace that Joker that they have. Replace the Joker that they have in the main story with the Joker from Arkham, and then make the game more interesting. I mean, the game is not finished. You know, they could have instead of like instead of having the Suicide Squad using their weapons so much, you know, let them do a little like hand to hand or whatever, you know, to keep the game interesting. But please replace the character, the villain characters, like, you know, the Joker from Suicide Squad. Replace him. I don't know what they were thinking with that, and use the Joker from Arkham, from the Arkham series to fix that problem, and then take it from there. So yeah, but Rocksteady is not down and out. You know, it's like everybody think they are. You know, they might have made too many titles, like with Multiverse, and then, you know, Suicide Squad. They didn't execute on it right, but that game can be fixed, and just carry on from there. I mean, the next Batman game, they can't. I would say they should not have. They don't rush the game. Don't rush the next Batman game. Let's take their time and go through their progression. And their goal with the next Batman game now is to surpass what Arkham Knight brings to the table. That's their next goal. That's what they should. That's what they should do. Yeah, their goal is to surpass the Arkham Knight, surpass Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, and Arkham Knight, and then take it from there. Yeah, and then yeah, but don't rush it though. You know, so yeah, and don't give the gaming media no clues. Don't show anything until you're ready, you know, for the next game. So yeah, but other than that, man, yeah, good for CD Projekt Red and Rocksteady. You'll be fine. Just keep improving on things. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to people again. Chris, the Star Wars Star Trek, Borg, Dark Side. Go home. Peace.